Yo, welcome back to another Plot Armor podcast over here on the Block Sitdown YouTube channel. And yeah, we talk all things anime, all things, yeah, just anime, manga, news. Some people
Mm.
have news. Today we have news. I can't lie.
I forgot
I'm your
about that.
host. Yep, I'm your host, Icarus, and I have my co-host here, Rack.
Nope.
Take it away, Rack.
Alrighty. Yeah. So obviously last week, if those who tune into the Plot Armor podcast, there was no episode last week. I was tired. Ryan was tired. I'm not gonna lie, it was just one of those weeks. We was like, you know what, we're gonna call it off. Obviously, I'm on other podcasts, so it builds up over here for me. And Ibrahim currently sick. You could probably hear in his voice, but it's all right. We here today. He had enough energy to do it today, so it kind of works out. Honestly, wasn't you usually get sick too around that time too,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah,
probably why, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we hear though. But he barely like he's gonna fight through it. So he's here. So we're here for another episode. With that being said, we're gonna go into our anime that we watched this week. Spoiler to those who don't want to be spoiled. We literally just go episode by episode. At least I do, since I watch it on a daily basis, or at least whatever season anime currently out. With that being said, remember spoilers. We're going episode by episode, at least for me. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. First up, my anime I be watching. We all know this if you have been keeping up. Just basically the first week, is where we showed like whatever we were interested in. This is the anime that basically stuck with me that I'm able to actually watch. That is the hero, Mom and Spirit. I'm reincarnate. Right. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into episode 9, The Healing Princess. All right. First episode, we start off with this is the current family household daughter right now, the one in line for in succession, basically, like what you call it, with the whatever the fuck. Anyway, they're messaging each other. This is the prince right here, and they're just messaging each other, and like basically, I think that daughter got a crush on him now, and then we fast forward to the main character, her Ellen. She's currently in the like hospital, church, whatever, like same thing, back in this time is back in the old days where basically the church is basically the hospital. With that being said, she's here, she dressed all like the fucking maiden and all type of shit, and taking a look at the patient, and then start asking questions. The parents worried, and then you're telling them like, hey, don't worry, I got you, you need to do this, and then telling the parents, hey, you need to do that. And then here's the priest. So I'm like, you're lucky that you have the princess herself, looking at the examination. And they're like, what? Princess? What you mean? Like, obviously they don't know who's really, the mastermind behind the thing. So they are unaware like who it is. And here she is getting a little embarrassed because, they call her a princess or whatever. And, everybody call her the healing princess because, she is, bro. She's like healing the whole world and shit. So obviously it comes with expectation. And then here, fast forward there, we're in a bar now. And remember this parent that had their son sick, whatever. Basically, just talking about like, holy shit, they're this healing person, like this doctor. I can't believe it. And obviously, he's talking to this guy that we haven't seen this first appearance he make. Unaware who he is. Keep going, and boom, here he is. He's in the new king's office, and like, whoa, he got some, who is this guy? How does he have connection to this guy? Just to find out, he's speaking up. He's like, yo, he's a court doctor, healer, whatever, and he's like, his mom is currently sick, so he's like, bro, I need to get my hand on this medicine, bro, like, cause I'm hearing everybody getting healed. So it's like, who the hell is this person? I need to get my hands on this. So his excuse like, sir, can I please go, do some research and let me try to find who's doing the research so I could bring it over here. But the prince already know, like, man, that's not all you're doing. You really want to get the medicine yourself so you could heal your mother, right? So you're like, you know what? Go ahead, do your thing. But remember, there's some terms and conditions that you have to follow through, because this is, this family is like, this is a family they do not want to be on the bad side, So he's like, he's walking by. He's like, damn, who is this family that we have to be so worried about that? The king himself made a condition and stuff like that. And then fast forward to the king talking to his son, talking about you still exchanging messages with the heir of the family. That's the word, heir. And then fast forward to back to the Van Criff household, and this is the butler basically talking about, hey, more people been come to our land because due to the medicine, obviously, if you know somewhere that has like prosperity and freaking doctor and stuff, you probably would want to be there, so they're getting word like, oh no, it seems like a lot more people. She's like, damn, just all because of me. Yeah, obviously, but it comes with it. Fast forward here back to the head of the household. They're basically talking about his daughter right now, and talking about like just like what's going on with his daughter and stuff. Like, hey, go get your daughter, whatever. Fast forward, and then introducing, due to the fact that she's the healing princess or whatever, meaning she will need a bodyguard. So with that being said, here, remember this guy who betrayed in the beginning, but made amends. Now the bodyguard, he had a son, and now this son is basically in charge of protecting her, right? Now it's his duty. He's like, Ed, he basically saying thank you for looking out for his father. So I owe it to protect you. And then next thing you know, remember her little pet? Yeah, this motherfucker comes out, and everybody start freaking out. Well, the people who haven't seen it, freaks out like, holy shit, get away, blah blah blah. And then she's like, nah, you're good. And then basically a little jealousy, because technically he's her bodyguard, and he's able to watch over her and see the like, hold on, nah. Like, and then he was like, no, I'll be her bodyguard. And then the dad steps in, the hero is like, hold on, you can't be the bodyguard looking like that. Like, I got you, don't worry. Transform into a human. Like, now what? Right? And now they're a little clash of tensions, whatever, right? And then he comes in like, you know what? Nah, none of y'all could be her bodyguard. I am, Now fast forward, remember the what you call it? This guy, I don't remember his name. I think he's human, but I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. Now they're basically on the mission to do research now. They bring the prince along, and the bodyguards along, and they're just discussing, hey, what should we do? We need to figure out who has this. We need like a clue, whatever. And then we have to find out how this young lady, the daughter's involved. And then he's also, he has a spirit with him, so he's like, hey, yo, prince, back up. Don't get too close. You get my spirits all worked up and shit. And then, since he's, a spirit user himself or whatever, he could see all these spirits like, yo, there's some sort of strong spirits, protecting the area and stuff like that. And then, the prince like, could it be Ellen that's making these medicine, having these very, keen hindsight of things. And then remember, the head of the heir of the household, the fucking daughter. Remember, they're exchanging letters, and here's a letter, and it's like, oh, it's from God, it's from the prince. She reads it, talking about now the fast forward. I think they're going somewhere. I forgot where, but they're just talking about his mother and stuff like that. I didn't think that he his father had a wife and stuff like that. Like, oh, I would love to meet your wife. Oh, I get to come here, and then. So she suggested something, a triad, whatever that means. I forgot what it is. Oh, so there's a limit that she can make, and they're basically running out. All the triad is basically, she said, prioritize the sickest, the oldest, all the one who had the bigger, worst problem. Prioritize those people and then work their way down, obviously. And then she's like, oh no, I can't get to nobody. I can make more. Like, please let me make more. And then her dad's like, no, bro, you can't do that. You can't heal everybody in the world. But obviously, she's like, she can't help it, bro. She has the power. She want to do her best to do so. Making her way to the household, the maid, get all defensive because they see a fucking tiger walking through the front door. They're like, who? Oh, hell nah. On guard. And then, like, nah, don't worry. It's my bodyguard who can transform into, a fucking thing. A person, yeah. Fast forward, and then one of the maid burst through, like, hey, I can't find your daughter. Like, what? They start scrambling. Go to his wife. Like, hey, you seen your daughter? I know why. She didn't even know. She's fucking missing. And then the spirit goes sniff out or smells or hear whatever, and he hears some words. I heard a voice saying, these I heard a voice saying that. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let it play a little bit. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted or fucking strike. Okay. Must get medicine from the Van Criff family. We must. The young lady. So these are things he heard. So it's like, oh shit. Could it be that, she mistaken kidnapped because of me, right? Now it's like dun dun dun, and that's where the episode ends. And that was episode 9. Moving forward, obviously you know where the episode 9 ends. Obviously we did this last week. You would know, like, okay, we're on episode 10. Back to where it cuts off. Cause she have ran away. They're panicking, more listening, right? Reconfirming, and now she start crying because oh no, it's all because of me. And then here's a maid that gave her that note. Well, like, hey, remember Prince that usually come? They've been exchanging a letter. I found this letter that was left on her desk, and then he was like, wait, you telling me the fucking Prince fucking kidnapped his daughter? And now they start. We don't know why the Prince was somewhere her. So they start tweaking, like take me to them. Obviously, the father being a father. It seemed no one know the identity of this healing princess. Obviously, now he's reminiscing like, wait, why is the prince so worried, or the king so worried about this family? And what's the condition? And the next, he busts through the door, ends up finding them like, hey, give me back my daughter. I'm not gonna lie, he looked like a little menace, right? I don't know that different energy I seen. So he's like, yo, get the fuck out of my way. Y'all got my daughter. And then she confronted with spirit. So she confronted with the spirit like, nah, they don't got her. And then this the first time he been wanting to see her. And obviously she's like fucking panicking because of the curse the last time they encountered, right? So they're like, then the father like teleports behind him and put his hand next to his neck like, hey, back the hell up. Did you forget what happened 3 years ago? Been 3 years since they last met because of that incident, right? Damn, I forgot about that key fact. If I keep going, and then he's basically like, hey, you sent a note to my daughter, and now she's got kidnapped. This is your hand, right? This is your seal, and right? And then he's like, no, hold on, it's true that I've been exchanging letter, but I did not write this. Like, that was not me. And then basically just going through it, they're all breaking it down. But he never kidnapped. He was like, basically saying, hey, do you even know why you're here? Yeah, because my dad sent me to go do the research. And no, your dad had other intention and breaking all down like, but my dad would never kidnap her. All this type of stuff would never fucking. Okay, so Human is the name. Core healer. And then they start finding each other like, oh, are you the healing princess? And all start asking her questions because I'm a spirit. Look at my spirit. This is this is what my spirit look like. And the spirit just like. But like basically they all spirits know like who the queen is, the princess, and obviously the spirit's like, princess. Oh, I forgot. I keep calling. I forgot. I have a dog named Princess too, so it's kind of funny. I didn't mean to. I just woke her out of sleep a little bit. Her eyes are wide open now. But anyways, yeah. Keep going. They're basically talking about like, oh, so you are the the healing queen, the healing princess or whatever. She introduced herself like, yes, I'm the spirit queen daughter, all this type of thing. And then she's basically like, hey, your father have a fear, the king have a fear that we, if something was fuck with us, we will leave the world forever, basically. And obviously that's not what they want. So basically just telling him like, hey, you've been used by your own father, so you ain't know that, but I'm telling you now. And then she gave him condition, hey, help me find his daughter and I'll look the other way. I'll give you the medicine. I'll make your king happy and your mission it was a success. So there's that. On the condition that, she must be returned safely, blah, blah, blah. Right, keep going. That's all the talks. And then before they left, he was like, hey, if we find her and she's safe, can you please just hear me out? And then she eventually basically said, yes, sure, I'll do it. Keep going. Basically now they're using the spirit power. They find out where she is. They see him, and they start, these some thugs, bro. They just whoop their ass, and and then he's about to go fuck their ass up, tear their ass up, right? Then all of a sudden, a voice, you hear the queen voice like, hold on, wait, let me come too. They all see her, All right, she's like, I see my daughter working so hard. You're working so hard. I want to pitch in too. She's like, can I? Can I please participate? And they're like, of course you can. And then everybody's like, what? Why is she here? That I saw her before the Monster Tempest, like the big ass war. That's the Spirit Queen origin. So that means that's the guy who's basically all start putting together with that. So that's the hero. Right, and they're like, oh shit, we've been watching since we fight. Right, doing this shit, putting their power together. And then this is when the Ellen see their power for the first time, and they just basically went overboard and just fucking cooked their ass. And the spirit, the tiger and her daughter like, holy shit, they're strong as fuck. So they're shaking, and she's like, oh my, did we got a little carried away? Been so long since we did something, you know. And then she just leave. She's like, see you later, sweetheart. You know, make sure you do your job well. It's kind of funny. She's just so like, she's just like, she'll be fine. Type thing. And the father Russian sees a daughter, and then you know, the big boss is like, who's you? I invite the parent. It says, you know, all right, yo, butler, bodyguard, go get my daughter. I'm gonna go deal with this guy. All right. He's like, what? I ain't gonna let him do that. Go grab this big ass axe, swings it at him, catch it with his bare hands. I was like, what the fuck? Catch it with his bare hand? He start cracking and shit. Hey, I'm the knight commander of the, you know, the country to 10 Ball Kingdom, Salva Vanquish. And then he's like, what? The knight commander? Yep. And just, I'm not gonna, just a little anticlimactic, right? Because he built this all up, well, right? And then, hold on. He's like going crazy, and all of a sudden he cracking their hand back, right? Swings it. You see that ferocity? And then, I'm not gonna lie, this, you expecting him to go flying away, bro. He literally take the hit and just drops right there. It was the most anticlimactic everything ever. I was expecting all that, you know, thing, boom, flies away, hit the wall, cracks the wall. That's what I was expecting. But no, he literally takes the hit, drops. I'm like, bro, what the hell was that, bro?
A little weaker than everybody else, bro. He just gotta be grateful that he collapsed after that, man.
Bro, but at least he's a knight commander, bro. Anyways, got his daughter back, like, thank you for saving me, blah blah blah, and then like brings her back, like, yeah, she's fine. She just, you know, she's been so stressed because she's been kidnapped. Now she's falling asleep. Told her like, hey, we saved her, mission complete, and that was that. So yeah, that was my anime that I watched the past 2 weeks, and honestly, that's not the only anime I watched the past 2 weeks. I've been rewatching Sword Art Online as well on top of it.
What?
Yeah.
FAO.
I was watching Sword Art Online on top of what I was already watching. And that's honestly, I kind of just pulled the trigger on it because, like, you know, I was like, damn, I really haven't watched Sword Art Online in so long. So I was like, you know, fuck it, let me start watching. And I'm not gonna lie, I just watched one episode. Whenever I got a little bit of time, I just put it on, and I low-key just skip through it a little bit. I watch like certain scenes I want to watch, skip through it, watch certain scenes, skip through it, and that's basically how I just watch it, because I really can't like sit down and truly watch episode. I just watch the things I want to watch. But yeah,
I've been wanting to rewatch Solo Level, especially like this past week. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I'm sick. I'm laying there, bro. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Like, all I needed was a show to watch, but I didn't want to watch nothing new.
yeah,
because I'm not gonna remember it. Talk about it here.
Yep.
So, anyways, I watched 3 episodes of the trash anime. Oops. Right? You know, it's Cobb. It's good. I watched 2 of the episodes last week, prepared for last week's episode, but you know, we wasn't feeling it, so I just kept it in the vault. And today I watched the most recent episode that came out in dubbed. I'm a dub watcher. So I'm sorry for the coughing. So we got episode 18, 19, and 20. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa.
Damn, I was about to say.
This episode was kind of crazy.
Pause
this
it.
episode was kind of crazy. Pause it.
Yeah.
This episode was kind of crazy, right? So it started off, this dude, he lost, he got drugged. They laughing, as you saw.
Full screen, bro. What is this? What type of ghetto stuff you got going on, bro? There we go.
My fault. First time. All right, so it cuts to. Because after the opening, first of all, this is new opening, I'm pretty sure. New opening, I like it. That's what I put in my notes, that I like the new opening.
Wow.
And then this dude, Engine, you see him, is like, oh snap, he's about to fight. He's about to fight this dude, right? This dude's like a scaredy cat. And then he essentially is like, yeah, this dude's not want to fight me or whatever. So then we cut back to her. I'm not gonna lie, she the most drippiest character out the whole show, besides
Mm.
Engine, right? So she's like, okay, she's fighting this girl with the lightning hair, and then it's just like, okay, bang bang, they fight. They using the tools. She's like, I'm gonna cut it off, right? And then she's shocked. She ends up getting shocked out, or maybe that was the last episode. This episode is kind of like, oh, it's not working. Was it? Are you an optometrist? Yeah, they're fighting. And it's like, all right, man, we're warriors. We don't need a fight. So they go hand to hand now. So they took out the weapons and they fight, hand to hand. Boom. She then it was like, nah, never mind. We gonna keep fighting like this. She's testing out this girl's testing out her abilities. Like, oh, the hair can't be on for a while. You know what I mean? Da 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 da. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then and then boom. And
Mm.
then boom. Hold on. Let me couple seconds. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. She was like, she's tired of it. She don't got her scissors. Yeah, she don't got her scissors. Why can't I find the scene? All right. Okay. I don't know. This might be too long. But right, they're exhausted. They're tired. They're panting. I'm not gonna lie. This video might be done for. Right. Just coughing up blood. I'm not gonna lie. Right here at this point, it was seeming bad for her. It was seeming terrible for her. Seeming terrible. She's looking around. She's like, I got a question. Right? No one's gonna hear if I scream. She's like, nah, you're done. No one's saving you. And yeah, it's talking. And then you're like, oh, what is she pulling out? A new pair of scissors? No. Bang, bang. Oh, you don't even see. I thought you saw her body drop.
You do
You
right
do see her
there.
body drop.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, two to the chest, bro. And you're just like, yo, I thought she was happy scissor lady. She not happy scissor lady no more.
Oh, wait. So you telling me there's all these like special powers in the world, but yet like the
Yeah.
main, but like the like holy shit is a real life weapon, like a gun.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I was about to explain. So she's an assassin, right? It wasn't expected. Usually, you have a regular weapon, or you're a giver with special powers. You know what I mean? You could be boring, or you're gifted, right? So
Mm.
people don't think, hey, I'm gifted. I'm gonna need to still carry a gun, right? But
Yeah.
no, so she used to be an assassin, and she's like, and the engine, the dude who's fighting a scaredy cat dude was like, hey, you can't kill no more. You can't kill people no more. You can't kill people, especially with those scissors of yours, right? So that's why it's like, oh, she said I can't kill no more. So she's not gonna kill, and she's not gonna bloodstain. Yeah, she made a promise that she's not gonna get blood on those scissors. And then yeah, she's like crazy assassin. She used to be an assassin. So she braids up her hair. Boom, boom. She's having flashbacks to the boys.
Oh nah.
And then this dude was about to run away with the other dude, and she just pewed his knee.
Damn.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're not gonna see that. And then yeah. So that she saves. I could get to it. Never mind. Anyways, from the thumbnail, she saves him. So then this lady is coming back, giving them comms like, hey, these people, your people lost. And then old main character is like, yo, who you talking about, right? What you talking about? And they're talking. They're like, hey, we're actually inside one big trash monster, and the boots, this coat, and your gloves is all a part of the same set, the same series from the same person,
What?
right? Yeah. So everybody's inside of a big monster. All right,
Yeah.
boom. That's that. And then I don't know why I hit play. And then so it's a flashback of that dude with the coat on. He's like, yeah. Once I realized you need this energy to make these items. You can. He's tried to do it, right? So he tried and he failed, and every time he failed, he made trash monsters. So he's like, all right, if I'm not going to be strong enough to make
Full
items
screen, goddammit.
to make items, then I'm just make monsters, right?
Damn.
Right? Opening. Wait, hold on, not opening. This is opening. That's opening. Is opening still? No, this is flashback. Right? So these just like how did my gloves get up to the surface if these items were made down here, right? That's what he's wondering. Has like flashback. How is his uncle dude? You know, he gave him his gloves. He told him to take care of him. Right. This is the sigil. Bang bang. I forget what they're called. Right. But yeah, her boots, his gloves, and his jacket are all made by the same people. Right. And then, oh, wait, what's it called? They just said it.
Wait, so he's like trying to collect the set?
Nah, the set is already. He basically already has the set, right?
Oh. Uh huh.
So like the
Yeah.
gloves, his jacket,
Yeah.
and the boots that the one girl was wearing, that he yoinked off of her, is that set. And then so like the set is right here.
Yeah.
So he gave the boots to the trash beast, like the red thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then now it's taking that power. And then he's just like, the villain is just like, yo, join us. This trash beast we're in is about to go to the surface. So, you know, you could come with us to get your revenge. Cause you know, you and the cleaners, you're in these cleaners, and the cleaners, you know, they're gonna help you. But what are you gonna do after that, right? I'm
Mm.
giving you a ticket, your goal right now. But like, so you could just leave them, and we could go right now. You could help me, right? He's trying to convince them to join the side. Oh, the call Watchmen series, right? Right. So there's just like, okay, what? So boom, boom. They're just talking, and this child thing, it's a children, it's a child, children, it's a child, and she's just like, yo, this is a trash beast. Then as they was finding out it's a trash beast, he was finding out it's a trash beast because the scaredy cat dude was trying to get this man to fight. Like he was trying to get Engine to fight him. So he thought provoking him, saying, "Oh, this is a trash beast." It was gonna get him to fight, and then it was just like, after, I'm not gonna lie, after people realized, because everybody, yeah, they're split up. They figure out that this is a trash beast at the same time, and their whole tune changed. They was like, "What? Now it's time to work, right? Now it's time to work." So then it's just like, boom. You know, there's this conversation. I don't remember if they introduced this episode, but there's that other kid, the sister to the other one, and then this one, this dude is like their dad or brother or like guardian, and then this dude is trying to get information out of those people. And so this asks a series. So this what they realize, like, oh, this is a trash beast. And that's where it's like, now the trash beast is waking up
Damn.
because they had the power to boots. And that's where they lock in. It was like, oh, this is a trash beast, right? And then he's just like, all right, boom. They grab him up, boom. And he just threw him at a wall. He just threw the kid at the wall.
Damn.
He just threw him at a wall. He just threw him at a wall. Boom. And he just threw him at a wall. Boom. And he just threw him at a wall. Boom. And he just threw him at a wall. Boom. And he just threw him at a wall. right? And then all you just see is this boop, and it's
It
just
blows up.
like, nah, I don't blow up. Just he's just like, yo, why y'all do that to the kid? Why you just throw the kid at it, right? And then he's just like, yo, the kid's not. He's punching. He's not doing nothing, right? He's not going to do nothing. And then this dude back here, he's like, yo, just
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 wait.
watch. Yeah, I don't know how long I have to wait for.
Wow.
Okay, right here, I think. If it loads, it's embarrassing. Boom. Okay, all you get is the sound effects, I guess. Anyways, in the episode, boom, episode 20. Episode 20, the last episode I finished watching. So it's just like, okay, boom, Trash Beast is coming out. This dude, they're talking or whatever. He's giving him the ability to run down. He's like, the more time he punches, the more he drains, and the stronger attack is, right? Opening. And then it's just like, yeah, this episode was just them fighting
Fine.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fighting, they're talking, they're like, oh, he hurts the trash beast. And they get, I'm not gonna lie, I was making a bagel while watching this. So they somehow go in this car, all three of them are in this car. And so they went from fighting to being in this car trying to survive because the trash beast is like moving, right? They're moving. They're like, take the time, survive. And then boom, they get to this tube thing with Engine. So now it's him, the kid, and Engine, who's all in the same team, and then this dude and this scaredy cat, who's also on the same team, right? And they're just like, yo, what are you doing? What's going on, right? And then Rudo's like, yo, he's still trying to get convinced. And then they hop on the phone with the secretary lady. The secretary lady's like, yo, where you guys at? Why can't I reach you guys? And it's just like, well, we couldn't do anything. He's talking, right? He's giving up like stuff. And then he's just hitting there waiting, like listening to it all, like trying to get information. And he's like, I'll call you back. And then he's like, you know why they gave me my name Engine? Because in the old language, it brings us together. I'm not gonna lie, it was a fire meaning. It's like the umbrella key, so people could spot them. The lady was like, all right, you're getting back up on the way. They found your location. And then boom, and then this dude's like, all right, this trash beast will fly up, right? Are you gonna join me, right? And then Rudo is just like, yo, bro, I might do it. And he's like, nah, I got friends now. And then he just jumps off. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he's like, my shithead. And then this dude comes down. He's like,
Chasing
what?
them?
Yeah.
Oh nah.
He's like, what? He's like, your words are filled with poison, right? And he's just like, you really want to waste your time with this just because you have friends? And then, and then, and then he's like, you're all alone right now. And then that's where this dude comes out. He was like,
Who's alone?
You were saying what? And that's
W or.
W or. But yeah, that's all I watched the past 2 weeks. But yeah, man, it was good. This show's kicking up. There's like 4 episodes left. I think. I don't know if it's done yet. Wait, hold on, let me look. It is not technically done for the subtitled viewers. So you have 2 more episodes before the finale. I have 4 more. But yeah, nah.
Okay.
that was a good couple episodes. It was a good couple episodes. Now, do you want to move on to the one bit of news we got, or
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing to say.
sorry for the for the coughing. All right, news. Code Geass is coming back with the brand new anime. It's confirmed.
Wait, is no confirmed like when it'll come
Well,
out, or you just confirm like they're like
confirmed.
okay.
Yeah, that it will come out here
Okay.
soon. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. I can't
I
read
mean,
this.
exciting, but to me, it's like, what does it have to do with the main story? Like, does it have
Yeah,
anything to do with
yeah.
the main story, or is it like a whole different spinoff? Because obviously, mine, like obviously the Kogi as I know is with Lelouch, so it's like I'm not seeing Lelouch in whatever that
Pictures.
is. But then again, it could be like I don't know something that I haven't watched in whatever.
Yeah, it could be new
Kogi came out.
characters, man.
Yeah,
It could be
so
new characters.
I don't know. So maybe you guys can like let us know down in the comment section, at least inform me or what this story is about. Cause yeah, I mean the way Kogi has originally ended with Lelouch and stuff, I assume it was all over. So the fact that there's still more Kogias is I'm kind of like kind of like questioning like what the fuck did I watch, bro? If there's
Let's say
more.
let's say it is like a spinoff. Would you watch the spinoff?
I'm not
Right?
going. Oh,
What if it's
probably
not,
not.
maybe not like a spinoff? What if it's like after? Like let's say it takes place 20 years after the main story.
But it's still like
Still in the
canon.
same.
It's still a part of the
I
main
guess.
story.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll watch it whenever I get to
Okay.
it.
Whenever I get to it.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Now, for the most awaited part, this week's question. All right. Do you wait? What is my question? Is anime comedy actually funny?
Is comedy anime actually funny?
Yeah. Yes.
Uh
Like think of your show. Think of the shows you're watching.
yeah.
You know, when they tell a joke, do you laugh at that joke? Or like if you watch comedy anime, do you find that they're funny?
I would say yes. Some of them, I will say, some of them hit, some of them miss. Like some of them is like crickets, bro. Like whatever they said, just crickets to me, right? But they're laughing the show. I don't find that shit funny. That shit was like lame as hell. That shit was just forced. It felt forced. But there's some anime, bro. Like they had me fucking crying, bro. There's just certain more. I just can't stop laughing, bro. Like it would just keep going. I think one of them was My Dress Up Darling, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was just some of it was just funny to me because he's just like he's innocent, right? Wakana Gojo is fucking innocent, and here's fucking Marin fucking just knowing what the hell she's doing. So there's I'm pretty sure that's like one of the funny anime to me. Well, not the funniest, but there's some
Yeah.
there's some like humor in there that actually made me laugh and generally laugh. But there's some that's just like, alright, bro, that shit was not funny. That was forced as fuck. Like no, bro. So the question, like overall, as simple as it is, I do agree. I do think comedy anime are actually funny. But it's just like you gotta actually find them type tip. But yeah, how about you? Do you think comedy anime are actually funny?
I do. I don't know. Like the jokes could be like I feel like the bad jokes were always like it's a nice smile, right? I wouldn't say they're like unfunny, you know. It's just like a smile. But then there's times where I went through like the whole show, nothing but just laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Like nothing. I don't know about being brought to tears, but the show, I'm not gonna lie, a comedy show I always think of, it's called Chio School Road. And I have no idea why I found that so funny, but I did. And I might honestly rewatch it because that was a good show. It was a nice 12 episode anime one too. So it's just like it just hit. It just hit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm about to say,
it's
I
a good
wish
one.
I wish I could think on top of my head, like, a comedy anime that actually like that made me cry, because I definitely do remember like literally crying in tears, bro. It was funny to me. I just don't remember what though. So yeah. All
It's
right.
like I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm scrolling through this list. Like
Yeah.
Zom 100 was a good one. I can't lie. Um, I don't remember some of these. There's some of these I feel like they're not even like a comedy. They're just
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like it's just humor, and
Yeah,
they just put it in comedy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Devil's a part timer. I guess it's a comedy,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Speaking of Chio School Road, I did not see that on this list. And I will cry if I don't have this on my. I'm adding it. I'm putting it at 10 out of 10. I don't rank my shows either. Oh, it's right here. This beautiful, beautiful show.
Alrighty.
Oh, or Psyche, Life of Saki K. That's a good one too.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's another 12 episode anime comedy.
Possibly a seasonal anime.
Oh yeah, it definitely got a couple seasons to it too. All right, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Hello. I mean, it seems like this is where our episodes look like. Another 40 minutes. I said 40, but 40 minutes. I kind of like that. I like that time range around there. So, but yeah, it was glad to be back today. You guys will probably see. You guys were seeing this on a Thursday, so it was glad to be back. Recording this episode and back to talking anime again. Even though I'm still watching anime on my own time, even though even just a little bit, it's good to still talk about it. I mean, then again, the season was it this fall? Is it winter? Or is it fall? No. This is fall. What's coming up is winter, I think.
Winter. Yeah.
I think. If we're wrong, we apologize. But if I'm wrong, I apologize. But for now, I'm going with this. This was the fall season drop, and then coming up is winter, and I'm excited for the winter one because you wanna know why? Ace of Diamonds returning, and holy shit, I cannot fucking wait. Oh, it says January 1st, so we're gonna wait. So we're gonna see if it's genuinely January 1st or not. But you guys will see it because when all the anime for the fall season end, like they all hit their 12 episode, 13 episode mark, that prior week there's always like a dead space week that we'll probably do the review into the next fall, season drop, and that's probably what you guys see if Ace of Diamond is confirmed to come back or not. But yeah, man. With that being said, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been the Plot Armor podcast on the Block Sitdown channel. Obviously, if you guys are interested in any other thing, mainly college football. Actually, there's something else new added to the channel. That is Call of Duty. Talk about the Call of Duty League that is CDL. Yeah, called the WCOM podcast. So if you guys are interested in that, they recently released the episode. December 5th, whenever you guys are watching this, just go back. It's not that far back. You see the difference. We call it coded. You see the football players. You see the Buckeye fan film room that's usually red, and then you see all the other stuff. So you guys will find it very easy. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in all that, just go down, click our channel, and then just scroll around. You don't have to go that far. You guys will see it. But yeah. With that being said, we are the Plot Armor podcast. Thank you, Ibrahim, for showing up today. Hopefully you get better, brother.
Let's see. I don't know. This cough might last a while.
Yeah,
the rest of my life.
You've been suffering. But with that being said, if you guys made it to the end of the video, consider clicking that subscribe button as to help out the channel out. Well, that is if you're new. If you're new, you made it to the end of the video. Props to you because you're new and you sat down and listened to it the whole way through. A big props to you. Yeah. But with that being said, consider clicking that subscribe button. It tremendously really do help out the channel a lot. But also, since you're really down there, consider clicking that like button as well, because that also really help out the channel a lot. Help us put in the algorithm, all that good things. But honestly, just you watching it is more than enough. Well, I can't say more than enough when I go ask you subscribe and like all this. But you know what I'm saying?
You know what we mean.
We appreciate it. For clicking the video, watching all the way through. liking it, disliking it, commenting, subscribing, all that type of thing is all great. But yeah, Thursday, I'm live every Thursday. At least I try to, but so far I've been consistent. Then maybe I wasn't live for one Thursday because of Thanksgiving break, Thanksgiving Day. Obviously, you guys are obviously celebrating with your family, anyways. But if you're interested, I'm playing Call of Duty a lot. We have a league coming up soon around February. If you're interested in that, link in the description. Me and Ibrahim, link in the description. It'll take you to, it's a link tree, so it'll take you to a different page. It's just all our social media. Find the one that says Twitch, and you'll find our you take you to Twitch. And if you don't have a channel account, consider making one. If you have an Amazon Prime account already, hey, if you link the two, you can subscribe to either one of us for free. That you have a subscription for free, by the way, so you can just use that and watch ad free, and also the emote perks that come along with it on my channel. But yeah, a little dragged out outro, but it's all right though. But
it's been a while.
But it's but that's been us. This is Plot Armor Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Other than that, we appreciate all the love and support. We catch you guys whenever we catch you next. Peace.